They look at that tree and they go, gosh, I got to do something with this thing. And sure enough, that's why you're here today.
So in the city of Shelton, we do ask that you recycle your Christmas tree. We will be picking those up the week of January 7th. So between the 7th and the 11th, we'll be out there picking up those trees. We do ask that those are out at least in close proximity, not too close that we make Mason County Garbage mad that it's too close to the garbage receptacle, but close, same general area that we can come and pick those up. But we ask that you do have those out by 8 a.m. on the 7th. And we'll come by and pick those up for no cost, and we will take them and recycle them.
Who's picking them up? The Public Works Department or Mason County Garbage?
Public Works Department,
Okay.
City of Shelton Public Works Department will pick them up. They'll chip them all up, make mulch out of them, and be able to recycle those.
That's great.
Are we able to access that mulch? Or does that go with the city projects?
Well, it has been. We've used it a lot for city projects. We actually have some plans for some of it on a community park up on 8th Street next to the library that we're doing with the Downtown Connector project. We're going to put some of that out.
Okay.
Certainly, if somebody wanted some of that for their garden or whatever, we certainly would make that available to them. They would just need to reach out to us and contact us. We're going to do most of the chipping up at the laydown yard that we have at Shelton Springs Road and 13th. So it's fairly easily accessible. So if somebody did want some, they could certainly reach out to us and let us know, and we could get them up there to get some of that.
So we got to make sure all the ornaments are off, all the tinsel.
No cats in the tree.
No cats, no squirrels.
No Christmas lights.
No
those
Christmas lights.
really do a job on us too.
Gum up the works.
Do you
I'm
get people
sure.
doing that, putting out the trees with stuff on them?
We get some of those trees that have everything still on them. They
Wow.
just stick them out in the alley and expect us to pick them up. So we will not be picking up those trees that have decorations or Christmas lights still on them.
Still a star at the top.
What about the white trees, the pink trees, the flocked trees? Is that still okay, or
That is okay. We'll chip that up, and yeah, it doesn't seem to affect us at all. Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
So this January 7th will be the first day. If your normal pickup is that day, or do you guys just kind of drive around and look for
We
these
go.
things?
We do have a grid that we work through, but we do ask that they are out. We will have multiple crews out from Public Works. I did fail to mention Jerry Tidd also with the community development, or not community development, but the community service folks will be out there giving us a hand too.
Okay.
Picking those up. So we will have multiple crews out. So we do ask, we don't have a set schedule, so we do ask that those are out by 8 a.m. on the 7th. And we average, we've been averaging about 550 to 600 trees a year that we actually pick up. So it's a pretty good effort for us throughout that week. We get a lot of trees that we have to haul up there and end up chipping up.
What about people that kind of linger with Christmas and want to still recycle the tree but past those dates? Is there a place they can go take them or drop them off, or not really? Or just the dumps? Or
We will take some of those trees after the actual deadline. We try not to promote that, but we do usually do one more sweep through the city
just to see
the next week to try to get the rest of those trees. Hopefully nobody procrastinates too long through January and we get them out. Hopefully by the middle of January we've got all those out there and we can get those picked up.
Like some of those political signs that have been hanging around past the election.
Exactly.
What else is happening next year? What are some key points that I got you here that you guys are looking at for Public Works in 2019?
Oh, a ton of projects going on. We've still got the Downtown Connector and Basin 3 to finish up. That'll be getting done sometime late spring. But a ton of infrastructure, starting the design of Railroad Avenue that we got grant funding for. We're trying to partner with Mason County and also MTA to expand that project not only to the city limits, but all the way out to 101. And the park and ride out there. So we're going to have some public meetings on that to get some, like we did with Downtown Connector, and get folks in here to tell us what they would like to see for Railroad Avenue. But yeah, design of that. We've got some major well rehabs going on with Well 1, some rehab work or expansions to the main treatment plant. We've been having some issues with Department of Health and shellfish out in Oakland Bay that is not coming from the wastewater treatment plant, but they've expanded a closure area and a restricted area. So we're going to be actually adding some UV treatment down there and some continuous disinfection monitoring also to help out, possibly shrink down maybe that closure and restricted area. So just adding some other levels to the plant to make sure that it's not us that's affecting Oakland Bay.
Yeah.
But working with Department of Health and Ecology on that. So a lot of infrastructure projects going on for us and some transportation projects also within that. So
that's exciting.
Very lot going
cool.
on.
Very cool. Craig Gregory is the Public Works Director for the City of Shelton. And this week and every week, the Focus on Shelton is brought to you by our Community Credit Union.